Rationalization of content in the textbooks. In view of the COVID-19 pandemic, it is imperative to reduce content load on students. The National the National Education Policy 2020 also emphasizes reducing the content load and providing opportunities for experimental learning with creative mindset. In this background, the NCRT has undertaken the exercise to rationalize the textbooks across all classes. Learning outcomes already developed by the NCRT across classes have been taken into consideration in this exercise. Contents of the textbooks have been rationalized in view of the following: overlapping with similar content included in other subject area in same class, similar content included in the lower or higher class in the same subject difficulty level, content which is easily accessible to students without much interventions from teachers and can be learned by children through self learning or peer learning, content which is irrelevant in the present context. The present edition is a reformatted version after carrying out the changes given above. This book has some features which are earnestly hope will enhance its usefulness for the students. Each, each chapter is provided with a summary at its end for a quick overview of the contents of the chapter. This is followed by points to ponder, which points out the likely misconceptions aspiring in the minds of the students, hidden implications of certain statements, principles given in the chapters, and cautious needed in applying the knowledge gained from the chapter. They also raise some thought provoking questions which would make a student think about like beyond physics. Students will find it interesting to think and apply their mind on these points. Further, a large number of solved examples are included in the on these points. Further, a large number of solved examples are included in the text in order to clarify the concept and or to illustrate the applications of these concepts in everyday real life situations. Occasionally, historical perspective has been included to share the excitement of sequential development of the subject of physics. Some boxed items are introduced in many chapters either in this purpose or to highlight some special feature of the contents requiring additional attention of the learners. Finally, a subject index has been added at the end of the book for ease in locating keywords in the book. The special nature of physics demands, apart from conceptual understanding, the knowledge of certain conventions, basic mathematical tools, numerical values of important physical constants, and systems of measurements units covering a vast range from microscopic to galactic levels. In order to equip the students, we have included the necessary tools and database in the form of appendices A1 to A9. At the end of the book, there are also some other appendices at the end of some chapters giving additional information or applications of matter discussed in that chapter. Special attention has been paid for providing illustrative figures to increase the clarity. The figures are drawn in two colors. A large number of exercises are given at the end of each chapter. Some of these are from real life situation. Students are asked to solve these, and in doing so, they may find them very educative. Moreover, some additional exercises are given which are more challenging. Answers and hints to solve some of these are also included. In the entire book, SI units have been used. A comprehensive account of students and measurement is given in chapter 2 as a part of described syllabus curriculum as well as a help in their pursuit of physics. A box item in this chapter brings out the difficulty in measuring as simple as think as a book item in this chapter bring out difficulty in measuring as simple as thing as given or merely to indicate the presently accepted definitions to indicate the high degree of accuracy with the measurement are possible today. The numbers given here are not to be measured or asked in examination. There is a perception among students, teachers as well as the general public that there is a steep gradient between secondary and higher secondary stages. That there is a steep gradient between secondary and higher secondary stages, but a little thought shows that it is a bound to be there in the present scenario of the education. Education up to a secondary stage is general education, whereas a student has to learn several subjects: sciences, social sciences, mathematics, language. At the elementary level, education is the higher secondary stage and beyond borders on acquiring professional competence in some chosen fields of endeavor. You may like to compare this with the following situation. Children play cricket or badminton in lanes and